If you are planning to travel with carry-on luggage, I promise, this video will be very helpful to you. Welcome to Traveler channel, and today we'll talk about TSA regulation about liquids, powder, food, baby essential, medication and some other important stuff like contact lenses or scissors. Well, almost about everything. So, let's start from the beginning.
Liquid rules. The TSA Liquids 311 regulation says that all your liquid containers must fit well into one clear, quart-size bag. You can only bring liquids in containers that are no larger than 3.4 ounces. And one more important detail. You are allowed only one quart-size bag per person.
However, there's an exception only for liquid medication, but we will talk more about that a little later.
Now, let's talk about what exactly is a liquid. In some cases, the definition of liquid will be obvious, for example, face toner or perfume. But liquids also can include less obvious forms like aerosols, gels, creams or pastas. This means that a number of ordinary products you might pack for a trip could be recognized as liquids.
Now let's go deeper into it.
I'll give you specific examples by category, and you can see them on your screens. I'd also like to point out that alcoholic beverages that you want to take from home must also be placed in a quart-size bag with other liquids. This rule doesn't apply to alcohol that you bought in the airport duty-free shop. Food. Liquid or gel food items larger than 3.4 ounces are not allowed. Meat, seafood and other non-liquid food items are allowed.
Now let's talk about powder rule. This rule applies to powders such as cosmetics, laundry detergent, baby powder and protein powder. There is no limit to amount of powder you can bring on a plane in your carry-on luggage. You don't need to pack powders in the quart-size bag. They are treated differently from liquids. But if you are bringing more than 12 ounces of powder, you need to remove it from your carry-on bag at a security checkpoint. Now, let's talk about medication and medical stuff. According to the TSA website, you can bring liquid medication in your carry-on bag, and they should be in small containers that are 3.4 ounces or less.
I asked TSA directly if I needed a separate bag for medication, and this is what they told me. You may bring medical necessary liquids in a carry-on bags. The containers can be over 3.4 ounces each, although they don't need to be packed in your liquid bag, which is really good news.
Pill or solid medications such as vitamins and inhaler are also allowed in your carry-on bag, and they don't need to be put in the plastic bag.
Contact lenses. You can take as many contact lenses as you need to use. Baby essentials and food. Baby food, formula, breast milk and juice are okay in reasonable quantities. Additionally, ice packs, freezer packs, frozen gel packs and other accessories are allowed in your carry-on. Additional items such as baby carrier and child car seats are also permitted so long as they'll fit in the airplane's overhead bin or underneath your seat. Manicure sets and razors. Scissors, nail clippers, nail files, tweezers are okay in carry-on, but they must be less than 4 inches from the pivot point. Disposable razor is okay, but box cutters, razor blades are not allowed in carry-on. Sewing and knitting needles. You can bring any type of needle, including knitting needles and sewing needles. Electronics. The majority of personal gadgets, including handled devices and hair care items, are allowed in carry-on luggage. Electronic cigarettes and vaping devices. Electronic smoking devices are allowed only in carry-on baggage.
Good news if you have TSA PreCheck. You still need to follow the TSA 311 liquid and powder rules for carry-on bags, and usually passengers need to remove this bag from the luggage at the X-ray machine. But since you have TSA Pre on your boarding card, you don't have to.